right off the bat, if ain't nobody told you, allow me to be the first to tell you, bro, heal that trauma. Heal that trauma. You feel me? Heal that trauma. Because by not healing that trauma, then that shit is going to remain trapped inside of your body. That's why when a lot of people get older in age, they become not bad people, but just really strongly projecting. They become really bitter and sometimes even hateful because they're strongly projecting not only emotions that they have trapped in their mind, but all the pain that's remained trapped in their body. That's why a lot of older people or senior people have a lot of backaches, a lot of pains and cramps and all kind of other crazy stuff because they have a lot of trauma that they didn't, or that they chose not to heal from in their lifetime, or that they didn't know how to heal from in their lifetime. Trauma doesn't always have to mean death. Quando Rondo literally said that exact same shit on an interview. Trauma doesn't always mean death, bro. You feel me? Trauma could mean anything. No matter how big, no matter how small, trauma is trauma. You feel me? It could be something as small as a lie. It could be something as small as a breach of trust, bro. Like, once somebody let you down so many times, you keep your guard up as a defense mechanism, not to necessarily hurt other people, but because you just in the mindset of, you know what, fuck this. If I let nobody in, then nobody can let me down. If I don't talk to nobody, then I won't have to risk letting nobody down. Or if I choose not to love anybody, I won't have to bear the risk of feeling hatred. But the fact of the matter is, bro, pain is all around you. Or to word it differently, pain is inevitable, bro. Just like if you go outside, dude, if you go outside and you walk in some place and you cross in the street, bro, there's always a possibility of you getting hit by a car. But because of your discernment to know when and when not to cross the street, because of your know-how to look for signals on when and when not to cross the street, you know that there's a very, very slim chance of that happening to you, of all people. You feel me? There's always a possibility of you stubbing your toe every time you hit a corner, but you're very careful. You feel me? You're very careful. The point I'm trying to make is this: pain is inevitable, bro. That shit's gonna happen to you regardless. So you might as well open up that heart chakra, bro, and live, bro. Stop being afraid to live. Don't be afraid to live because of trauma. Don't let your trauma hold you back. Now, you might say, Anderson, how do I heal my trauma? How do I go about healing this pain? Well, first, whenever you're in the middle of just minding your business and just handling your business and doing what you gotta do, and let's say all of a sudden you hear something, or you listening to a certain song that reminds you of whatever it is that happened to you. What I want you to do is, when you get finished doing whatever it is you gotta do, and when you get the chance to be alone with yourself and your thoughts, do not run away. It doesn't matter how much you try and shove that shit down. Like I just said before, the more you repress that shit, the more that shit's gonna live in your body, and it's gonna eat away at your soul, bro. Don't repress that shit. Do not run away. Don't run away. You feel that shit, bro. Feel that shit. Sit with it. I ain't saying let it eat you alive, but feel that shit, bro. Breathe into that pain. When you inhale into that pain, and then exhale for a release of the pain. You wanna get into breathing exercises. You wanna get into This is where you want to really begin to get into meditation. You want to get into meditation, you want to get into yoga, you feel me? Things like that. You don't want to smoke weed, drink alcohol, pop pills, fuck bitches all day, do none of that. You don't want to do any of that shit to relieve the pain, because that's not really relieving it, bro. It's not. All that's really doing is just pushing that self down and creating a false identity, a false some shell of who you really are. All you're really doing is hiding and repressing who you really are. And the more you do that shit, the more you'll forget who you really are. And then the next thing you know, however many years down the line, you don't even know who you are. You feel me? So you want to really begin to get into healthier, more better ways of actual healing. You feel me? And off the rip, for those who don't normally engage in shit like that, like the shit that I just named, like actual healing, that shit might sound mad corny, but as corny as it is, give it time, bro. Give it consistency and give it time. And I swear to you, bro, that shit you will see a change for the better within you. You'll see a change, bro. I also have another video where I talked about how to let go of your past, or there's steps on how to let go of the past. I will be putting that in the description somehow. I ain't figured it out. I ain't figured this whole shit out yet. Just bear with me. But anyway, and yeah, don't become a Madara Uchiha ass nigga, bro. What do I mean by that? I mean, don't be on no everywhere you see there's pain, everywhere you see there is all this bad shit, all this negative shit. Bro, yes, there is a bunch of bad and negative shit in the world, unfortunately, but the world is also capable of love, compassion, joy, fun, laughter, all that. Everywhere you see, yes, there is a bunch of bullshit going on, but you are capable of making that change. You are capable of becoming that change. Excuse me. You are capable of changing your environment and creating that joy for yourself rather than depending on external joy from another person or other people. You feel me? Don't be that guy, bro. Be that person that makes the change. Be that person that heals yourself. Say, for example, you're that person. You're that person that did somebody dirty and you are trying to repress that by drinking, you know what I'm saying, doing a bunch of things that you know you shouldn't be doing. Forgive yourself, bro. Forgive yourself. And yeah, maybe you did deserve some of the fucking clapback and backlash you got. After all, you did do that person dirty. But that doesn't mean beat yourself up about it, bro. You might as well open our chakra on up and keep going. Life's still lifing, bro. It's going to continue to. You feel me? So when you forgive, that forgiveness should always, and I mean always, be meant for you. It should never ever be meant for the other person. That forgiveness should always be for you. If you're willing to forgive the other person, then forgive that person for you. Don't do it to validate them, or don't do it because they asked for it. Forgive them for you. Forgive them for you. Forgive thy soul. Heal thy soul. Love thy soul. If you're an individual that did somebody dirty, forgive yourself, bro. For yourself. Make changes to actually become better. Do not keep repeating the same mistakes over and over. It's okay to mess up here and there once and twice. Ain't nobody perfect. We're all human. But do not keep repeating the same mistakes, especially if you know better. Forgive thyself. Heal thyself. Love thyself. It's Ace Man, and I'm out. Ascension from Hell by Ace. What if I told you that you were your own adversary? What if I told you that the ash would eventually clear? That this bottomless feeling is only temporary? Do you understand how powerful you are? Have you not yet realized that you were created from the very stars? Your wisdom is a gift, a birthright. Your soul is as radiant as a full moon during midnight. Love your dark side instead of dwelling on the past tense. Let go of bodily tension, of trauma. The past has already happened. The rise from hell is never easy, but regardless, remain grateful. You will be forced into something profound and worthy. You are an angel.